Welcome. God bless everybody. Today we're gonna be talking about the parable of the hidden treasure. Hopefully we everything gonna be okay. I started the transmission a few minutes ago and I have an issue. So hopefully nothing happened right now. So today we're gonna be talking about the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 44. We says again, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field which a man found and hid, and for joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys the field. So this verse is talking about like a parable. A parable is kind of like a history about something. It's not really real, 100%, but it's talk about something common, something everybody knows about it. So today I'm gonna be try to have some more reflection about this charter. And start the kingdom is like a treasure hidden. And what that means? That means the kingdom of heaven of God, the sacrifice of Jesus Christ is hidden to other people who doesn't believe, who doesn't have the knowledge or have the capacity of to find out or to understand how important the sacrifice is. And he says the kingdom having like a treasure hiding in a field, which a man found and hide. And why he's talking about a man found that treasure and hide it. And but it does not only finish that. It continues the text and saying and for joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buy the field. So the Bible said the parable is about a man, one man who found uh, heaven, who found the redemption, who found a salvation, and he was so happy about to find it that he hid it, but he hid it in a field. But it doesn't finish everything. And the Bible said after he hide the heaven in a field, he said he saw everything he has and buy the field. And we got to go to the context about this. When we know about God, when we know about Jesus Christ, when we receive Jesus as a Savior, we receive Him inside us, and He start making the changes. He start making everything that He has to do, and for us to be able to go back to the original proposal in our life. And we need to remember everybody, every single person in earth have been born for a proposal. Nothing is for a mistake. Anybody, no one in earth have been brought to this earth by mistake, because life is not a mistake. And the Bible said when we know the truth, then the real truth, and then everything start going to change. And that's why the Bible said that treasure he's talking about the Bible is about the salvation. It's about the miracle of the salvation, the miracle of the blood of Jesus Christ that we believe on, because we believe in Jesus Christ, the sacrifice he did, for our redemption, he paid the price, for all sins, and we have freedom because of the blood of Jesus Christ. And that's why when we know that and we found it and we try to hide it, we try to keep it, we try to keep it for our joy. That's why he said and for joy over it, he goes and sells everything. And that question we need to do is what are we gonna be able to do to keep the salvation, to keep the truth we have found, and thus might be able to do a lot of things, but all depends how bad you were when you find out the treasure, when you find out the truth about that everything that God is able to do in one person who believe. And when you know the truth, when you find out the truth, then you try to keep it for you, try to, take care of it, you try to hide it in a specific place when nobody can take it away from you. That's to try to keep the salvation. That's when we talk about like be like taking care or salvation, taking care like or the redemption, because sometimes like we are contaminated for everything like is against the salvation, everything that's against like the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. But we need to take care of that salvation. We need to keep it. We need to have it as the most expensive treasure we can get in our life. That's why the Bible said the parable of the hidden treasure, because anyone who find the truth, anyone who is free, everything who get gain freedom, we wanna try to keep that freedom within. We cannot allow anybody to take away that freedom. We need to be able to continue. We need to go be able to go to the to everything, take everything right you need to take to keep our salvation. And this is the message for today. This is a more reflection we get, and we need to go, we need to keep like strong. We need to keep everything. We gotta do everything that's on our hand to be able to stay in the kingdom, to stay in salvation, to keep the salvation, to keep the redemption. And I hope this message have been blessed to you and as to share. And that's the case. And I'll see you next Tuesday at 10 p.m. with a new live stream. And so God bless you